When Chica received her nysc posting letter, she screamed with excitement. Rivers State, she shouted, hugging her mother. It wasn't Lagos, but it was still an adventure. She packed her bags full of dreams and expectations for her service year. What she didn't know, there had been a mistake. The bus dropped her off at a small junction, far from the main road. "Welcome to Idioma Community," the sign read. The driver quickly offloaded her bags and drove away in a cloud of dust. The village was unusually quiet. No laughter. No children playing. Just a few people staring at her. "Good afternoon," she greeted politely. No one responded. After a few seconds, an old man pointed towards a narrow path. "Copper's Lodge," he muttered. Chica forced a smile and dragged her box down the dusty path. The lodge was old, but manageable. She told herself she just needed to adjust. Maybe they are just shy, she thought. But that night, strange things began to happen. Unfamiliar, focused. And in the center of the gathering was a large, empty wooden structure. It looked like a cage. Her heart began to race. The next morning, she asked a young girl at the well, "What was happening last night?" The girl froze, then whispered, "Outsides don't stay long here." Before Chica could ask more, the girl ran off. By the third day, Chica realized something was terribly wrong. The villagers avoided her during the day. Chica realized something was terribly wrong. The villagers avoided her during the day, but at night, she felt she was being watched. Once, she returned from the local school and noticed unfamiliar footprints around her lodge. Her phone network barely worked. She tried calling her mother, but the call wouldn't connect. Then she overheard two men speaking behind the school building. "The festival is tomorrow night. The stranger will make it complete." Her mouth dropped. The stranger? There was only one stranger in the village. Her. Suddenly, everything made sense. The silence. The staring. The midnight gathering. She remembered the rumors she once laughed about in school. Stories of remote villages with dark tradition long abandoned. But what if this one hadn't abandoned them? Panic filled her. She rushed back to her lodge and began packing immediately. She needed to leave before nightfall. But as she stepped outside with her bag, 3 men stood at the entrance, smiling. "Where are you going, Corper?" one asked. "My principal asked me to get something at the junction," she lied, forcing calm. "Is almost sunset." Another replied, "You can go tomorrow." Her hands trembled. They weren't going to let her leave.